Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for the 2022 NBA playoffs on Sunday, May 8th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for the Sunday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered with Prize Picks, so use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. They're a lot of fun to use. You can put multiple picks together into an entry to win a lot of money. A lot of fun to use. Like I said, use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. Like I said, use one of our links that we have down below as well for that. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description to that. Like I said, a great place to get new ideas for bets. A lot of great things happen in there in the Discord. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. As always, I know I say it every episode, but we do have a beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, and things of that nature. So be sure to check that out. Like I said, great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had lit picks calling the Golden State Warriors minus 3.5 in the first half there of the Grizzlies game. Was able to cash that. Great call out there from lit picks. That was the only one that I saw as far as that cashed. I may have missed one or two. Sometimes all the comments don't show up for me. So, yeah, hopefully we covered them all. As far as the stream results, we went 1-1. We were able to cash the Jason Tatum under 29.5 points. He finishes with 10. So that was a very easy cash. No sweat cash on that. You know, the Bucks continue to run that defense at him. They're making life very difficult. Jason Tatum. They're making other people beat him. And honestly, the Celtics, it was almost successful for the Celtics. They actually came back. Al Horford had a huge game. Jaylen Brown also picked it up in the second half. But like I said, Tatum held to just 10 points on 4-19 shooting. So we love to see that. Curious to see what they do with his line for Game 4. I hope they leave it up in the 28.5, 29.5 category. I'll play that under again all day. But in the nightcap, we didn't hit in the nightcap, unfortunately. We missed on the Stephen Curry over 6.5 assists. He finishes right on the hook with 6. Really thought he was going to get there. He had 3 early in the game in the first quarter and just didn't get there. But what can you do? We're going to get back after it today, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. So let's get right into our picks. And number 1, we are going with Jay Crowder over 9.5 points here for the Phoenix Suns at minus 110 odds. So yeah, guys, maybe I'm taking the bait here because Crowder so far is 3 for 3 to this line in this series. He is 5 out of his last 7 to this line with 2 hooks. So even in his 2 losses that he had to this line, he had 9 points right on the dot. So, you know, there's something I love about playoff Jay Crowder. He's always been a great playoff performer. Even going back, you know, I remember watching him in the playoffs last year in the finals. You know, he played very well. He cashes over just about every game. So going back in his last 14 playoff games, he's 10 out of his last 14 to this line with 2 hooks. So he's performed very well in the playoffs. And right now he's kind of, you know, a guy that Dallas has to live with taking shots, right? You know, you got Devin Booker, Chris Paul's hot, DeAndre Ayton in the paint. So right now, you know, Jay Crowder is going to continue to get looks. It's not like they can run doubles at him or nothing like that. So, and he's been hitting shots. He's 7 out of 12 his last game. I like to see that. That was a playoff high so far in these playoffs with 12 shots. So we'd love to see that. And he played very well. So, and he also had, 36 minutes, which we'd love to see that again. So, again, if you get 30 plus minutes this game, I'll be very happy with that. Sometimes his minutes could be shaky, but I love this line here on Jay. Like I said, he's been very consistent. You can take just about anything on him right now. He's been rebounding the ball. He's been even getting assists. So his PRA, honestly, is not a bad play either. I really thought about that one. I just wanted to focus in on the points here because sometimes I don't trust Jay Crowder to get me assists. Like that's really hard for me to trust, even if he hits the lines. Hard for me to trust him to get it. Points, I can rely on him getting kickouts and knocking down threes and taking some shots that way. So, like I said, going back to last year's playoffs, he's been very good to this line. And this is an average matchup here with the Mavericks. Mavericks on the season allowing the 17th most points to power forwards, right in the middle of the pack. They're a very good defensive team, obviously, but I think Jay Crowder could get some points here. I think they're going to want to get the ball out of Booker's hands. Devin Booker only took 13 shots last game. So, he may take more shots than that, but, obviously Dallas's, plan is to get the ball out of his hands and force other guys to beat it. Just like in that series we talked about with Jason Tatum. A lot of the game plans in the playoffs, they want to make other guys beat you. And Jay Crowder is going to be one of these guys that they're honestly just going to have to live with. So far this season, Jay Crowder is also 5 out of 6 versus the Dallas Mavericks to this line. So he's had a lot of success versus the Mavs, which is what we love to see. So love it there for our number 1 pick. Jay Crowder over 9.5 points here for the Phoenix Suns and -110 odds. Okay, and at number 2, the under tour continues on James Harden. Today's stop, we're going James Harden under 9.5 assists here for the Philadelphia 76ers at -122 odds. So this is really the only line that the books haven't messed with, right? Obviously, they've been lowering his lines. His point line is now 19.5. I wanted to take his under threes again. It still is 2.5, but you got to pay a lot of juice today. I believe you got to pay -150 juice or so. So this is the one where I see the most value left on the board as far as for James Harden to playing an under. Obviously with Embiid coming back, the books are like, okay, Joel Embiid's back, so he should get some more assists. Well, he only had 6 last game with Embiid back, and part of the problem right now with Embiid is he's playing with that mask over his face. So I don't see that turning into easy opportunities for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is obviously still a very talented player. He's still going to be able to score the basketball, get to the foul line. But I don't think it's going to be easy for him. It's not going to, Harden's not going to be able to just throw up lobs for Embiid, and it's going to be an easy assist to score ratio there for Joel Embiid. That mask obviously does make things difficult. There's a reason they set his Joel Embiid's point line at 23.5. That's the lowest I've seen in all playoffs. I don't know what it was in Game 3, but in Game 4, it's set to 23.5. And a lot of that has to do with that, right? Him getting comfortable with that mask, I think is still going to be a challenge for him. And Harden right now, guys, is getting picked on by a lot of people. I'm a little squeamish about taking his points because I feel like there's got to be some type of motivation for Harden. I don't think that type of motivation really affects your assist line, though. Usually it doesn't work that way. So we saw Harden come out and be aggressive in Game 3 right off the get-go. And once again, he faded in the second half. He came out and had 15 pretty quick points, and he absolutely faded in the second half. So, I honestly think you're probably still going to go under again. He's been doing it every game, so it's hard to think otherwise. But I love the assist. Like I said, they haven't moved his line. It's still 9.5. He has 5 out of his last 6 to this line. 3 out of his last 3 to this line at home with logs of 6, 7, and 6. So he hasn't even really come close. And the Heat defense is really good, guys, right? They're allowing the fewest assists per game so far in the playoffs at 18.8 per game. They have the second best defensive rating in the playoffs as well, second to the Bucks. So that's obviously very good. And on the season, it's been a tough matchup all year for point guards, right? He allowed the 4th fewest assists to point guards on the season as well. So it's very good. And Harden has also gone under in 7 out of his last 8 games versus the Miami Heat. So absolutely love this, guys. All the trends play to our favor. Even with a Joel Embiid back, I'm not really that concerned. Like I said, with him playing with the mask over his face, it's not going to be like he's going to be converting easy dunks and layups. It's just not going to work that way. I think Embiid is still getting used to that mask on his face. So we'll see how it plays out, but I absolutely love this under again today, guys. I'm a little scared of the points under. They keep lowering that line. At some point, he's got to hit and over, right? But We're going to keep playing the under until it don't work, guys. I feel a little bad. You know, I'm not trying to pick on James Harden this much, but we're going to roll it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. James Harden under 9.5 assists here for the Philadelphia 76ers at minus 122 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with the under 214.5 points in the Dallas-Phoenix game at minus 110 odds. So, guys, we have 2 great defensive teams here coming in. I know the Suns haven't quite lived up to their standards so far in these playoffs. If you look at their defensive rating, right now they rank actually 13th in the playoffs in defensive rating on the road. So that's obviously not great for them. But on the season, they've been a great defensive team. I'm expecting, honestly, that we'll see that here today from both of these teams. So far in these playoffs, the Mavericks do have the 3rd best defensive rating at home. So we like to see that. They had the 6th best defensive rating at home during the regular season. So they're a great home defensive team, which we obviously love to see that. Phoenix Suns have the 2nd best defensive rating on the road during the regular season. So like I said, very good defensive team all year. They are 13th so far, like I said, in the playoffs. But they are obviously capable of more. I think we'll see a great defensive game here between these 2 teams. Both these teams, you know, back half in pace in the playoffs. Mavericks are 15th out of 16 teams in the playoffs in pace. Suns are 10 out of 16 in the playoffs at pace. 10th at pace, so out of the 16 teams. So that's obviously very good. Both these teams right now playing in the back half in pace, which we love to see that. Obviously, less possessions is better when you're talking about an under. And both games have gone under in Dallas this year, right? Last game was 197 points, and the matchup during the regular season was 210. So we obviously love to see that. It's very good. And like I said, it's the playoffs, right? You know, things tighten up. I think this over-under is just a bit too high for this game. We saw it obviously go way over in games 1 and 2 there in Phoenix. Obviously, it's very different. Dallas playing at home. They're gonna get after it defensively, obviously, and then Phoenix is gonna be desperate to win this game. So I think things will be really tight in Game 4, guys. I really do. I think it's gonna be a physical battle. 2 desperate teams today. This is a really important game for both teams. So. Absolutely love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, we're going with the under 214.5 points in the Dallas-Phoenix game at minus 110 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Check out all of our social media links. Connect with us on Discord, Twitter. Like I said, great way to stay connected with us. Get new ideas for bets there in the Discord. Check out our Straight Fire MVP program, just $3.99 per month. Like I said, great way to support the stream. You can also check out our PrizePicks link. Use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. That also does help support us here at the stream as well. So appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate your support throughout the year. We just passed our 1-year mark here at the channel, so really exciting. I'm hoping to have a video out relatively soon for that. I got to find some time to do it. So hopefully we'll find some time to do that here in the next week. Really excited to put something together. There's a lot of fun stuff I'm planning on putting together for that. So other than that, guys, so that's going to do it for me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there as well. It's a special day today, so make sure you wish your mom a happy Mother's Day today. I'm going to, so I may not be in the comments quite as much today. At least when I get out of work, I'm going to be visiting with my mom and stuff. So happy Mother's Day, like I said, to all the moms out there. Without you, none of us would be here. So there's a lot of appreciation for moms. And I do have a great one. So other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Have a great rest of your day. Let's cash these bets. Let's have a great day today. We will catch you guys next time. Peace out.